Hey there, folks. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of history, specifically focusing on the Israel-Palestine conflict. We'll be exploring the complexities of this long-standing conflict and its impact on the region. So, let's get started. Historical roots pre-20th century. Ancient history. The region, known as Canaan, later became Judea and Samaria, and is central to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Ancient Jewish kingdoms existed here until Roman conquests. The Romans renamed the region Palestine in an attempt to diminish Jewish ties to the land, diaspora, and Islamic rule. Jewish people were exiled and spread across the globe, leading to centuries of Jewish diaspora. The region came under Islamic rule after the 7th century Muslim conquests, becoming a center for Islamic culture and politics. Ottoman Empire. From the early 16th century until World War I, the Ottoman Empire governed Palestine. It was a relatively peaceful time for the coexistence of different religious communities. 2. Zionism and early 20th century 1880s to 1917. Rise of Zionism. In the late 19th century, European Jews, facing widespread anti-Semitism, began advocating for a return to their ancestral homeland. Theodor Herzl, a leader of the Zionist movement, called for the establishment of a Jewish state in Palestine. Arab nationalism. Simultaneously, Arab nationalism grew, resisting European colonialism and advocating for the independence of Arab lands, including Palestine. British Mandate and Balfour Declaration. During World War I, Britain issued the Balfour Declaration 1917, supporting the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, angering Arab residents. Post-war, Palestine came under British control via the League of Nations mandate. 3. Tensions under British rule 1918 to 1947. Jewish immigration. Waves of Jewish immigrants fleeing European persecution arrived in Palestine, especially during the 1930s. Increasing demographic tensions. Arabs feared displacement and economic marginalization. Arab Revolt 1936-1939. A major uprising by Palestinian Arabs against British rule and Jewish immigration. The revolt was suppressed but deepened mistrust between Jews and Arabs. World War II and the Holocaust. The Holocaust intensified global sympathy for Jews and accelerated calls for a Jewish homeland. Britain restricted Jewish immigration, leading to illegal migration and tension. 4. Partition and Independence 1947 to 1949. UN Partition Plan 1947. The United Nations proposed dividing Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem as an international city. Jews accepted the plan. Arabs rejected it, seeing it as unjust. 1948 War and creation of Israel. Israel declared independence on May 14, 1948. Arab states invaded, leading to the First Arab-Israeli War. Israel won, expanding its territory beyond the UN plan. Over 700,000 Palestinians were displaced, an event known as the Nakba catastrophe. Escalation of the conflict 1949 to 1967. Palestinian refugees. Refugees settled in neighboring countries and camps, fostering resentment and resistance movements like the PLO Palestine Liberation Organization. 6th War 1967. Israel launched a preemptive strike against Arab states, capturing the West Bank, East Jerusalem, Gaza Strip, Sinai Peninsula, and Golan Heights. This marked the start of Israeli occupation of Palestinian territories. And resistance 1967 to 1993. Israeli settlements. Israel began building settlements in occupied territories, viewed by Palestinians and much of the international community as illegal. Settlements deepened tensions and created facts on the ground. Intifada's uprisings. First Intifada 1987 to 1993. A grassroots Palestinian uprising against Israeli occupation. Peace efforts began during this time, leading to the Oslo Accords. 7. Oslo Accords and breakdown 1993 to 2000. Oslo Accords 1993. A historic agreement between the PLO and Israel, envisioning a two-state solution and Palestinian self-governance in parts of the West Bank and Gaza. Extremists on both sides opposed the deal, leading to violence, collapse of peace talks, distrust, continued settlement expansion, and violence led to the breakdown of the peace process. 8. 21st century developments. Second Intifada 2000 to 2005. Sparked by Ariel Sharon's visit to the Al-Aqsa Mosque. More violent than the first, it deepened divisions and mistrust. Gaza blockade and Hamas, an Islamist militant group, took control of Gaza in 2007. Israel and Egypt imposed the blockade, citing security concerns. Repeated conflicts between Hamas and Israel ensued. West Bank challenges. The Palestinian Authority, governing parts of the West Bank, struggled with corruption and lack of progress toward statehood. Current dynamics, two-state solution stalemate. Efforts to achieve a two-state solution have repeatedly failed due to disputes over borders, refugees, Jerusalem, and security. Growing settlements, expanding Israeli settlements in the West Bank have made the prospect of a contiguous Palestinian state more difficult. Periodic violence. The region experiences frequent escalations, often centered on Jerusalem's holy sites, Gaza, or settler Palestinian clashes. Global implications. The conflict continues to polarize global politics, with international powers divided on how to achieve peace. Path to resolution. Challenges. Deep mistrust, historical grievances, and competing national narratives make resolution incredibly difficult. Both peoples view the land as integral to their identity and survival. Hope for peace. Grassroots movements and international mediators work toward fostering dialogue. A just and lasting solution remains a goal, though elusive. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. If you found this video informative and engaging, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.